As probably would be expected, the National Security Minister in Israel, Itamar Ben Gvir, has condemned the hostage deal, which would see 50 hostages released on a 4-day graded scheme with 10 hostages a day, and the ceasefire, the truce, extended for every extra 10 hostages who are released. In return, about 150 women and younger Palestinian prisoners held in Israeli jails will be released. Now, surely, if Israel is holding so many Palestinian prisoners, it could equally hold and look after Palestinian casualties, people who are at the moment struggling in the hospitals that are being bombed by Israel. It makes perfect sense. Why spend the money looking after prisoners when you can spend the money looking after ordinary civilians who would appreciate the skill and the help of Israeli medicine? On Tuesday, Ben Gvir spoke out already, saying, "I'm very upset because they're now talking about some kind of deal. I'm disturbed because we are once again being divided, and once again we are not being told the truth, and once again we're being pushed to the side. The rumours are the state of Israel is once again going to make a very, very big mistake in the style of the Shalit deal. You remember when we released Gilad, Shalit, we let out Sinwar and his friends and brought this trouble upon ourselves." He's talking about a deal done in 2011 when Israel released 1,027 Palestinian prisoners in exchange for Gilad Shalit, who had been captured by Hamas in 2006, a soldier from the Israeli Defense Forces. And there were prominent Hamas members, Husam Badran, who's now a spokesperson for the group in Qatar, Yahya Sinwar, who leads Hamas inside the Gaza Strip. He's thought to be one of the masterminds of the October the 7th terrorist attack, which killed 1,200 people and led to 240 people being kidnapped, many of them women and children and elderly people. And there are hostages who have been found. 4 have been released by Hamas. One, Ori Megidish, was rescued by the IDF. 2 other hostages have been found killed by Hamas inside Gaza. Their bodies were found in the Al-Shifa complex. And what about the other hostages? We know, apparently, that 50 of them have been killed in airstrikes. And it's perfectly reasonable that Ben Gvir, as a politician in Israel, would want to say something, but surely he's bound by cabinet responsibility. And surely at this point, when these far-right aggressors are openly talking to the media, they're undermining everything that the war cabinet is achieving. Ben Gvir, Bezalel, Smotrich, these individuals, why are they allowed to talk? I don't really understand how it is that they manage to have a hold over the cabinet. So when their cabinet deliberations are over and they don't feel they won, they go off and talk to the media.